Welcome to the Dance Studio Empire podcast, a mix of business strategies, simple tips for studio growth and success, with a touch of inspiration, motivation, plus raw and honest conversations to ensure you are building your studio empire. I'm your host, Jen Dalton, studio owner for 30 years, dance business coach, and the author of the book, Teaching Dance Beyond the Steps. My business philosophy is creativity is our superpower, and I believe we all have the means and ability to infiltrate this into our studio. Just sometimes we can get too busy, distracted, or overwhelmed to see that. So that is exactly why I am here to help you. So if you are ready to master the art of creating demand, unravel the dance of numbers in your studio, and run your business to its full potential, then you are in the right place. Okay, let's do this. Sit back and relax, and let's get ready to build your dance studio empire. For many years, I've been on a journey filled with massive learning curves when it comes to growing, expanding, and scaling my dance studios. It hasn't always been easy, and there were times when it felt hard, really lonely, and super unpredictable. Now, throughout the time, I have definitely faced great wins. So I've had the highest of highs, but I've also experienced the significant losses, which, the lowest of lows. But you know what? I got through it, and I'm grateful for the lessons and the learning that I had along the way. So, in today's episode, I want to be totally transparent with you. I'm going to share the strategies I have identified that have helped me and the other incredible studio owners that I work with to succeed. And my hope is that you can take away some valuable insights that will assist you in achieving your own goals, both in your business and in your life. Because you see, success doesn't come in a one size fits all package. By adopting the strategies that I've witnessed from these successful studio owners and myself, you can create a business and a lifestyle that perfectly aligns with your unique vision and aspirations. Now, let's talk about my own journey. So, when I first started, my heart was fully immersed in the classroom, the teaching, the sharing, the developing of the children. It wasn't just about dance for me, it was about instilling confidence and fostering these friendships and building resilience. But then as time passed, I shifted my focus to then developing and training and managing my teachers. This love for teaching then also expanded to other teachers outside of my own studio. And I have written programs and I've done trainings and webinars that can assist teachers, which is also then what led to me writing my book, Teaching Dance Beyond the Steps. I just really wanted to emphasize the importance of communication and child safety, connection, and creating that positive environment where children could truly thrive and be accepted, fostering that inclusivity. This was even before it became a mainstream focus in the media. And so I then spent time there and I loved it and it fulfilled me. But here I am once again, and my focus is shifting again. So right now, my heart and purpose are directed towards working with studio owners. And this is creating successful dance studios that consistently generate a significant income. It's such a dream for so many studio owners, and I want to be part of that process and helping you get there. And because I've done it and I've made the mistakes and I've learned from it, and so now I can share that with you. It honestly, it is truly a journey that requires a lot of hard work, dedication, but also a strategic mindset. And today I want to share with you 3 strategies that million-dollar studio owners do differently and help you understand how to achieve your own business and lifestyle goals. But I'll also tell you, there's nothing crazy big or unattainable about these strategies. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's more about becoming aware and seeing where and how you can adapt these thoughts and ideas to then align with you and your business. Now, before we dive in, I just want to talk about a really essential element, and it's the importance of a big picture consistency, right? So it's not just about working hard today and then slacking off tomorrow. To achieve consistent income and success, you need to be organized, you need to have a clear plan, and you need to show up as a leader for your business each and every day. This is the consistency, the discipline, and unwavering commitment to your goals that will be the driving force behind the results that you're aiming for. And if you do this, you will see the first big shift at about 5 years, and then another significant shift again around 8 to 9 years in your business. So if you do trust me and trust the process and follow along, you can have everything that you desire, whatever you feel your dream is for your dance studio. So anyway, let me go into these three and see where it may be able to be effective for you, and where you currently are with your studio. Okay, the first one is trust. One of the first things that sets $1 million studio owners apart is their capacity to trust. They trust in others. So if they need something, they will put trust in them that they have made the right judgment call with this person. They have trust in themselves, and they have trust in the process or a process. They know when they're pushed out of their comfort zone, they will see results. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be pushed out of our comfort zone, but they trust enough to know that the results will come on the other side of that. And probably most importantly is they trust the guidance and support they receive from others. So that might include mentors and coaches like me. I'm a coach. But it really is a two-way street, right? So I actually don't take that trust lightly. That's a big responsibility for me. Trust is the foundation on which they build their success. And it is for me too. So I'm also in a time of my growth in my business where I'm also having to be trusting others and being pushed out of my comfort zone. So I totally get it. So I remember doing it when I was growing my studios. Now I'm in my next phase and I feel it. I'm with you. So I do understand, but it is one of the most important things for success. Okay, number 2 is do the needle moving work. Okay, this strategy, it's simple, but it's powerful. You have to do the work, right? Now, this isn't just the day-to-day work that keeps us all busy, which we do obviously have to do. Hopefully at this point, you're starting to be able to manage that better, have systems in place, automate a lot of stuff, delegate stuff. The things I'm talking about, these are the big things. These are the after hours when classes have finished and everyone's in bed, or on a Sunday when everyone else is out enjoying themselves. It's these studio owners that are putting in the time, they're putting themselves out because it's a short-term pain for a long-term gain. And they can, most of the time they see it, again, it comes back, they just trust the process and they know that if they put the time in, they will see the results. They also understand that success usually takes time. So they stay committed even when the results may not be immediately apparent. They just do the work, and that's when it pays off. Okay, and number 3 is staying in your own lane. So this is a really another important thing to do, is focusing on yourself and stay in your own lane. Now, these studio owners are aware of what is happening around them. So they're not just burying their head in the sand, or they've got their blinkers on. They are aware, but they just don't get caught up in what others are doing. So they have their own clear vision and they stick to it, because that then is avoiding any unnecessary distractions that may come. Another big thing is the shiny disco ball syndrome, where it's like, oh, I really want to do this, and oh, I really want to do this. I am an absolute advocate for that. Not an advocate. I am a very bad example of that because that is me by nature as well. So I do have to come back to this and stay really focused, because when you stay focused on your own journey, that's when you can make the consistent progress and then avoid the comparison trap or the procrastination trap or the shiny object trap. So just really staying in your own lane, keeping your vision and clear ideas and intentions of where you want to go, and then just continually working towards that, and you will get there. I promise. So there you have it. The 3 strategies that $1 million studio owners use to achieve their remarkable success. Like I said, they're not hard. So the first one was trust. So trusting in other people, trusting in themselves to do the work, and trusting in the process, knowing that once they're pushed out of their comfort zone, they will see results. The next one is doing the needle moving work. So not just the day-to-day stuff, they do that as well, but they also are working on the big things at times when they don't want to be, at times when people are saying you should have a rest or you should take some time off. Absolutely, there is a time and place for that, but the ones who are in there doing it, this is how they are moving forward. And then the third one is staying in your own lane. So just being aware what's happening around you, but don't get caught up in it and let that be a distraction for you. All right, there you have it. So whether you aspire to reach that same level or you have different goals in mind, these strategies are adaptable and can help you create a business and lifestyle that will align with your unique vision and aspirations. Now, before we wrap up, I just want to share some exciting news. It's been nearly a year since I started our first mastermind, and I have had the privilege of working with incredible studio owners who've experienced multiple breakthroughs, wins, plus a whole lot of lessons. But from what they tell me, the best part of our time together is that they have a lifeline to me and each other inside our community. And that's where the magic happens, right? When you're inside a community, we're sharing ideas, we're sharing different clever tactics and just supporting one another. It's this experience that has given me even more clarity on what I can provide for you. And so I'm thrilled to announce that in 2024, I am bringing new and exciting things to the mastermind experience. It's structured with my dance studio scaled framework and the processes to follow, but it's really focusing on clarity, innovative strategies, and exponential growth and scale. So, and this is all done within an intimate and immersive group of incredible studio owners. I'm essentially here to give you the confidence to build your empire, provide accountability, help you bounce ideas around. And it's also my job to nudge you out of your comfort zone so you can keep growing. We're not just a mastermind, we're a creative collective. So over the next couple of weeks, I will be sharing more about what's to come and how, if this is something that you may be feeling called to at this time, we can most certainly organize a chat. If you do have any questions, please just shoot me a DM on Instagram and we can get the conversation started. All right. Thank you for joining me in this conversation today. I really hope that I've kept it simple and doable and actionable, and that you find it inspiring and packed with insights that you can use for yourself within your business. But until next time, keep moving forward and keep believing in your dreams, because they are possible. And that's a wrap for this week's episode. I'm so grateful to have you listen each week. If you found today's episode valuable, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to rate, 5 stars of course, and leave a review on your preferred podcast platform. Your feedback empowers me to keep delivering insightful content. To ensure you never miss an episode, hit that subscribe button and be sure to follow me on Instagram @JenDalton_ and join our private Facebook group, Dance Studio Empire. Until next time, keep dancing, keep thriving, and keep building your dance studio empire.